The year was 2005. A group of kids were playing ball in the field outside their school. Everything seemed fine at first. However, one of the boys was a tryhard and had to score every goal. On the last goal, the boy laughed and pointed at them, shouting, "Wow, you guys are such noobs. Go back home and play Runescape." That made the kids sad, and they walked away. Except for one. "What's a noob?" the curious boy asked, but the mean boy just walked away. This didn't sit well with the curious boy, and he had to find out the truth. The moment he arrived home, he turned on his computer to find out what being a noob was all about. Little did he know, he was setting himself up for the experience of a lifetime. On his journey, he would fight difficult battles despite overwhelming numbers. He would train and hone his skills for countless hours, slowly perfecting them until they could be perfected no further. He became so painstakingly well-crafted and powerful, he could repel the power of 1,000,000 of these so-called noobs. Monsters feared him, the people respected him, and his name alone would become carved into mountains. Legends speak of this man, and this man is no other than me. Actually, yeah. Sorry about that whole self-narration introduction. It's tough to find good staff. It's all true, though maybe slightly exaggerated. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around this far. It means a lot. This is my first big attempt at making a video with higher production quality than any smaller project I've worked on before, so please forgive any imperfections. I hope to improve my editing skills as time goes by and more videos are made. The Road to Max XP videos will hopefully be a fun series where I'll post certain accomplishments and talk about anything really, while working on finishing the crazy goal of maxing out experience in Runescape. It's meant to give myself a break from the constant grind that's been plaguing my existence for the past 16 years, and give me something else to work on while I AFK everything, and hopefully others can enjoy it as well. Just a few quick facts to catch you up on a couple of things about me. As you heard in the intro, I started playing RuneScape in early 2005, and I have over 20,000 game time hours since then, although I have taken many breaks within that time. I'm 120 in every skill, and have some maxed out already, so there are some skills I won't end up celebrating on video. I'd also like to mention why I don't play old school RuneScape to avoid future comments about it, and the answer is simple, honestly. I've played since 2005 and I enjoyed old school when it was actually old school. I know that game is more popular, but I had all my time invested into this account when old school RuneScape was released. I really didn't feel like starting up a new account after all the time I'd invested already, so I stayed here. But I think they're both great games and each have their own groups of types of players, which is awesome. Oh yeah, and one last small detail. I've never bossed. Yeah, you heard me. I've never bossed. I have 0 boss kills, not even God War's dungeon. Yeah. Now things just got real serious. What kind of madman plays for 16 years without ever bossing? Especially on RS3 of all places, where like 80% of the player base do only that. Now that's hardcore. It might even be deserving of a like on this video, but I won't get into that kind of stuff just yet. So now you know I'm a madman. Maybe even the craziest of the crazy. But I blame it all on laziness, honestly. Yep, that's my excuse and you're gonna see it a lot. I never bossed at first because of bad internet connection, but after a long time of never bossing I kinda decided to stick with it, and that it'd be kinda funny seeing a max XP character with no boss kills, and so that's what I'm going for. Maybe one day in the future I'll try bossing, but as I said, I'm lazy. In fact, I may be even one of the laziest players ever. If I can AFK something, most of the time I'll do it without much care for max efficiency rates, and I'll get there eventually. Clicking all the time is exhausting, especially when you're as lazy and drained as me, and that's mostly why I decided to start making these videos, as a sort of game vlog on my goals to keep my AFK time well occupied and hopefully entertain someone out there in the process. But Zoog, with so much AFKing, what do you do to fill all that time? Well, I'm glad you asked. When AFKing, I play many other games of all different types which I plan to also occasionally post videos of. This channel won't just be RuneScape, although it is the main project for a while. I of course watch YouTube videos, which also helped inspire me to start this project in the first place. Things like gaming, space, and comedy channels, among other things that I find super interesting to watch, are my favorites. But sometimes, if you AFK too long with too much autoplay, you'll find the darker videos. Just like this one. Yeah, that's right. How dark can this video go, you may wonder? Well, wonder no more, because it's arrived and it's not going anywhere. So, unless you've been living under a rock, or on top of a fishing platform like myself, I'm sure you've all seen or at least heard of a trend that I just can't, won't, and never will understand, And how appropriate is it right now that I'm fishing, because I'm talking about mukbanging. Or mukbanging, I'm not quite sure which is the correct pronunciation, nor do I really care. Now look, right off the top I want to say that I have nothing against the people who make this type of content. In fact, if it's what they enjoy doing and it's realizing their dreams, then I say go for it. And as far as I'm aware, it's actually quite a popular thing in Korea, where people living alone prefer to eat with someone, which I think is totally cool. But then there are others, and I just don't understand it. Sure, maybe I'm not really one to talk, I mean, just look at me. This is not the face of a normal person. Well, actually, I only have these antlers on because it's the holiday season at the time of recording this video, but no. Trust me. Underneath these antlers lies a dead soul trapped inside a crusty, pixelated body, and it just can't be freed. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I really don't want to come across as rude, but I just don't understand the whole concept of enjoying watching someone eat huge portions of food while having strange guttural noises spat up in between chews. I don't know, it's just disturbing to me. And the worst part is, the videos always seem to pop out of nowhere. Like I just can't get away from them. Ah! The sound of chewing is enough to drive me even more insane, but to have to watch it also? That's just cruel. It should be illegal. Yep, that's exactly what I want to listen to all day. In fact, I think it's appropriate we pull out the big guns now and match the intensity. Yeah, see? Now it's like I'm slurping up the ocean. Now that's real mukbang. Yeah, that figures.
I'm a mess. I prefer this right now because it's so dry.
Okay, that one was actually a bit impressive. I'm 200 million cooking speed, and I've never seen a bird roasted so poorly. But almost 300,000 views? Is mukbanging that exciting? If that's the case, maybe I should just trash this whole video idea and switch to mukbanging for the rest of my life. You know what? I bet I could do it even better. What, you don't believe me? Fine, I'll prove it. Yeah, now that's top quality content right there. This video is sure to launch my channel to success. Or more likely doom it entirely. I guess you could count that as my 200 million cooking ceremony, since there won't be a video on that. You're welcome. Oh hey, look at that. I'm free now. But honestly, on a serious note, that will be all for this video today. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you made it this far, then thank you so much for watching. I really can't tell you how much this means to me, with this being my first video and all. Regardless of how this channel turns out in the future, the most important part is that I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope that whoever watched this video enjoyed it and got a laugh as well. In the end, that's my main goal for this channel and why I created it, so feel free to subscribe if you want to see future videos on this journey and other things I post. You can like the video if you got a smile or a laugh, or you could even dislike it for ruining your mukbang free life, and with that, I bid you fine people farewell for now. Again, thank you for your time. Time is precious and it means a lot to me for you to allow me to waste yours in this fashion. But never as much as always mine. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.